Welcome to another edition of Training Homer. Today, Homer and I are going to wrap up our hold conditioning. We want to show you the last couple steps that we're going to do with this. Obviously, we've moved out of the building and we're out in the grass now, so we're going to, again, up the distraction level just a little bit. You can see we have our boards out, our place boards, and we're going to have Homer holding a bumper, and we're going to move him from place to place, recall him into us, and just put him into motion with this now. Okay, he's holding the bumper well when he's sitting still. Now we're going to show you how we want to make sure that they can go different places with it, still maintain the focus of holding onto the bumper, but doing other commands as well. So let's get started. Homer, good boy. Separate the lips, hold. Homer knows so well what it is that we're going to do. Homer, place. Good. So he goes into motion, he goes onto his place well. I'm just going to cast him back and forth a little bit. Homer, Homer, place. Good boy. Sit. So again, you can see the place training is coming back into play one more time. We're going to call him to us. Homer, here, here. He really wants to go to the boards. Here, here. Homer. Homer still kind of wants to hold his head down, so I'm still going to continually try to frame him up, get him positioned the way I want him to. But one thing I'm trying to do with him when he's holding his head down, I'm trying to give him a little bit of time with that. See if he won't eventually look up at me, because if it's a situation that I'm taking the bumper away from him too quickly and not letting him have possession of it, I want to just give him some time with it. So what I'm going to do is just tap him on the head a little bit. Good boy. And then I bring my hand under his chin. You can see he lifts his head up. Good. And we just let him know that he's a good boy. Scratch on the chin a little bit. Then at the same time, as I'm scratching him on the chin, come up. I grasp the bumper well from underneath. Drop. He lets go of it. Good boy, Homer. Place. Place. And he goes back to his place. So to wrap up hold conditioning, as you remember from the very first session I told you, this is an important step. You don't want to rush through this. This is a little over 2 weeks that I've done with Homer, and he's been a really good dog to do this. So there's times it takes 3 weeks, and that's not a big deal. Just make sure it's well. And then baby steps. So we went from on the board with a leash to on the ground, and now onto the boards outside, moving around. So that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you back for another edition of Training Homer when we move on to lining. Thanks, guys. Come on, Homer. Good boy.